I think everybody is concerned about the rise in infections, the hospital admissions, and tragically the number of deaths. That's why 3 weeks ago, I called for a circuit break. The government completely rejected that, only now to announce the self-same thing. And that's the delay now will cost. The lockdown will be longer, it'll be harder, and there's a human cost, which will be very, very real. Now, there's no denying these measures are necessary, and I'm glad that the government has finally taken a decision that it should have taken weeks ago. Well, these measures are necessary, and we've been calling for them. We'll listen carefully to what the Prime Minister has to say, but these are the measures we called for 3 weeks ago. The scientific advisors said were necessary back in September, so the government has delayed and dithered. Just as in the first phase, where they were too slow, they've repeated the same mistake. I've argued throughout there should be a four-nation approach, and one of my criticisms of the Prime Minister is that he hasn't held the four nations together through this. So we've had different systems in place in the four nations. That hasn't helped with certainty or, frankly, confidence in what's going on. Well, we'll look at the details, but where you have health restrictions, it's really important you have economic packages going hand in hand with that. So what we want to see is a comparable, similar scheme to the scheme that was brought in the first lockdown. There were gaps in that scheme, so I hope the government will have filled those, but we will look at the details. All of these decisions are too slow and too late. That was the major criticism of the Prime Minister in the first phase of this, and now he's making exactly the same mistakes. These measures should have been put in place weeks ago. I don't think Christmas will be normal, and I think we need to level with the public on that. This lockdown is going on to at least the 2nd of December. Everybody's seen the figures, and therefore I don't think it's fair to pretend that Christmas is going to be normal in any sense of the word.